Y'all know the trash can, the absolute dumpster fire Infinity Nikki has been ever since 1.5 release, rough, almost 2 months ago. Pocket Tactics had the opportunity to sit down and talk to the Infinity Nikki developers about 1.5, and something unexpected happened. When they got asked the tough questions, the devs here, the publisher, the studio, Global Studio decided, you know what? We're not gonna answer. In an actual interview, they sat there and refused to answer. Yeah, you know, this is gonna be really good. We spoke to Infold about Infinity Nikki's development and the problematic 1.5 update. Sadly, the answers leave a lot to be desired. At this point, we all know about the disastrous Infinity Nikki 1.5 update. I mean, everyone and their grandmas covered it. Yours truly has covered it quite extensively. What was supposed to be a milestone expansion ended up tanking this beloved game's reputation, introducing increased max pity, broken features, a smorgasbord of bugs, and more. So, naturally, when Infold offered me a chance at an Infinity Nikki interview, dude, why haven't they offered me the chance at an Infinity Nikki interview? Is it because this is Tilly Lawton? Is it because this is a girl? That's the reason, right? That's the whole reason why what is that? Okay, that's the whole what is going on? So it's because she's a girl, right? That's it. She's a girl, so she got the interview. I want an interview. Dude, I promise, Infold, I will be gentle with you. Just Papa Stix. Papa Stix is very gentle. Mrs. Stix can attest to that. But in all seriousness, I would actually genuinely love to do an interview with the Infinity Nikki Global Studio. That would be phenomenal. But their entire interview would probably be very one-sided, where they wouldn't actually respond with anything. They'd just no comment me the entire time. I jumped at it. I really loved this game, and I thought this was a perfect opportunity to clear the air a little. But if you're someone who's been following the fallout from this catastrophe, you can probably guess how it went. Unfortunately, the Infinity Nikki developers skipped 6 out of the 10 quests, 60% of the questions asked. The PR I was in contact with informed me where they haven't answered a question, which is likely one about monetization. They've decided to respond with no comment. Unfortunately, they're not able to discuss monetization at this point. Ever, probably. They'll never discuss it. However, while we did ask about recent concerns regarding monetization practices, such as the increased number of pieces that made up the 5-star outfits on the 1.5 Infinity Nikki banners, several of the skipped questions actually address the retcons to the narrative, inspiration for clothing and areas, the upcoming player island and house, and more. So they chose, really, they wouldn't respond about the narrative, the retcons, inspiration for the clothing or the area. What was the point of the interview? Like, genuinely, what the actual fuck? Like, what are they thinking? What are they doing? I don't understand. I can't comprehend it. As such, for the sake of complete transparency between Pocket Tactics and our readers, I've decided to also include the questions that Infold skipped. Thank God. Let's begin with the questions that Infold did answer, followed by those that went unanswered. Note that no comment responses are based on my aforementioned communication with the PR and are not direct quotes. Also, keep in mind that we sent these questions a few days after the launch of the 1.5 update and received the answers on June 10th. Therefore, Infold may have since addressed some of the topics we inquired about. Infinity Nikki recently arrived on Steam and is available on mobile, PC, and PlayStation, and did horribly, by the way. Massively negative reception. Did you face any challenges developing such a complex game for multiple platforms? Did you plan to bring the game to other platforms in the future? We're especially curious about whether it'll arrive on the Switch too. They stated that it brought a lot of challenges. They each have their own constraint. Mobile demands more efficiency. Mobile Infinity Nikki looks trash, by the way. No offense to mobile players, it just does not look good on mobile. We optimize graphics, loading speeds, controls across the board. Consoles get 4K HDR visuals, mobile gets touch-friendly UI and performance enhancements. PC offers custom hotkeys and high-resolution freedom. All three are perfectly fine and passable on the platform that they're released on. None of this matters if the foundation is not solid. True. For now, we're focused on refining the current experience before expanding to new platforms. So it's console, PC, mobile. Version 1.5 has been the biggest update yet, but it's also faced a lot of performance issues and bugs since launch. In retrospect, do you think introducing this much content in one update was too ambitious? How do you plan on avoiding these issues with future large updates, if there are any going to happen again of this caliber? Let's be honest, they're probably second guessing themselves now, especially after the 1.6 update was, I hate to say it, kind of shit. Developing version 1.5 was one of the most challenging milestones for our team, but also one of the most rewarding. I bet they're not saying that now. Introducing multiplayer on... Yep, sure, multiplayer was, you know, that was a feature that was definitely introduced to some extent. Brought a host of technical hurdles to adapt quickly to meet the expectations of our players. Grown a lot through this process. Our players' trust and support are what keep us moving. We're more determined than ever to deliver on that trust. Oh, it's funny. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. 1.5 update introduced 2-player co-op gameplay and multiplayer features. When did you decide to introduce these multiplayer elements? Did you face any challenges implementing them? Can we expect more multiplayer focused content in the future? Can we expect an actual fully functional multiplayer system in any capacity first? That's a better question. Multiplayer has been a part of our vision since the very beginning. From early ideas like Snapshot Hourglass to face-to-face interactions in the Sea of Stars, we always dreamed of bringing players together inside Infinity Nikki's world. Building that into a complex open world environment wasn't easy. I mean, Wuthering Waves did it, Genshin Impact did it, Tower of Fantasy did it, fuck, Noah's Heart did it, Ni no Kuni Crossworlds did it. Is it really that difficult? Our first step is to strengthen foundations, smoothing out technical issues, improving performance. So a lot of this, apparently you didn't really make it beyond the first step because you did not smooth out technical issues and you did not improve performance, and you did not ensure that multiplayer was stable and accessible. So yeah, you messed up. That was bad. Y'all didn't even pass the first goddamn step. Congratulations. Nikki has quite a few abilities now, each with their own role in the world. How do you go about designing and implementing these abilities? Can you give us a hint at any new abilities that may be on the horizon? Every ability is crafted to serve a unique role and, more importantly, to bring a sense of wonder to players' journeys. We want players to feel empowered as they explore this imaginative world, using different abilities to uncover secrets, solve challenges, or just experience the world in a new light. As we continue updating the game, we'll keep introducing new abilities that open fresh doors and deepen that feeling of discovery. Oh, here they come. Okay. This is where it gets good. The recent banners feature 2 5-star outfits that have 11 pieces. While you've confirmed that future 5-star outfits will not exceed 11 pieces in theory, players are still concerned that 220 pulls for one outfit is very steep and are calling for a max pity cap that reduces the amount of required pulls. Do you plan on introducing a max pity cap at any point? To which they gave a resounding no comment. During the new Bloom Festival, you released a premium Unbound Pass fireworks item in the 4-star adventure ride outfit, which are currently the only way to have a summonable whimsical motorcycle. This is quite a big quality of life feature to lock behind limited banners and premium items. Can you confirm that other quality of life features won't be gated behind time limited banners or premium items in the future? No comment. So these are questions that that players would genuinely want to hear the answer to. Please don't make it more expensive. And they said, we're not gonna reply to that, we're not even gonna address that. Please don't lock things behind paywalls, gated behind paywalls. They said, we can't promise we won't do that. During the version 1.5 update, players have noticed some dramatic changes to both the tutorial and the previous storyline. A lot of stylists have been put off by there being such a large retcon so soon after release. Why'd you make these changes, and will there be further retconning of the story in the future? Do you plan to bring back the old introduction tutorial following feedback? No comment. Not at all. You recently introduced the exciting DIY workshop, which allows players to dye and customize pieces in a variety of ways. This is very expensive to do. However, many stylists have reported that unlocking all the palettes for every individual piece is quite tedious and expensive. How would you go about introducing such an intricate customization feature? Do you plan to alter the process of unlocking palettes to make it more accessible? No comment. None at all. During the launch showcase, you gave us an in-development gameplay preview of a customizable player island and house we can decorate ourselves using Nikki's construction ability. How's the development of this coming along, and can we expect to hear any news soon? No comment at all. This is literally, they don't even want to answer about answer questions about upcoming features, about something they even previewed themselves. Holy fuck me in the ass and call me Susie, dude. Where do you get inspiration for clothing in new areas? No comment. Why? Genuinely, what is wrong with this comment? What? Holy crap. These guys are idiots. Genuine idiots. I'm surprised by the lack of answers, but still quite disappointed. Or unsurprised by the lack of answers. Really? You're unsurprised that they couldn't answer where the inspiration for clothing came from? Oh my god. The recent changes to the Infinity Nikki Gacha system have been troubling. The biggest concerns revolve around the retcons to my absolutely beautiful original story, performance issues that render the game unplayable for many Nikki's, and more. Exactly. Oh, this is actually so bad. Like, it's kind of amusing just how bad this is. But, I mean, what do we expect, right? These people are so out of touch with reality. It's laughable. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.